Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to New Hope and the Pioneer Challenge. I've got this edges all ploughed out, so the field now looks like this, and the dodgy yellow colour in the middle is as it was. So the outside is the new. There's a bit there. Is that the only bit? I think so. There's a little edge along there. Yeah, which I need to sort that out. But I've encountered a annoyance. Where's this bit? There, just there. Spin that around. Let's, I'll show you quickly. So this is our field that I've ploughed out. This is our plot of land. I cut the grass. Looks fine. What is this? How am I supposed to plough the landscape? I can't. Fertilizer only does the field. Lime does the field and the landscape. Do you think that was the original field? And then it was moved? Or something. And why does the lake look naughty? Huh? And then you got Maui's hook here. So, it's gonna bug the bejeebus out of me, that is. Because I can only plough. You're not gonna dig that up, plough it, then paint grass over it. That's already bugging me. Right, let's drop that down. Move over a tad. Allow create fields. Am I close enough? And I turn create fields off. Why can I no longer create fields? There we go. Now it's on. The thing is, I'm taking off just a sliver. I'm not even sure that's updated. It's got to be getting shorter, surely. Come on. This has been almost horribly wrong, and I ended up with a huge bit where I've dug it out. Ugh. That edge looks nice. That edge looks not so nice. I think I've got it. That just hasn't updated. Excuse me. So that's where we're at with that. Right. We'll soon find out if it's straight or not, because the lines will be wonky on here. 6 meters. I can't remember if I've turned it off. Yes, I have. Go. There we go. Right, let's bounce to this guy. And we'll grab the bale trailer. Yeah, so all this area here needs ploughing, apparently. How is one supposed to plough underneath a silo and trees? No. Don't you just hate it when that happens? Right. Let's grab these and stick them to one side. It should be alright because they don't weigh much of anything. In theory. And then we're going to have to stick down some sort of sleep trigger so that we can, well, sleep. Because, you know, need to return the baler and the mower as well. Although, I was tempted to keep hold of it just for now, until I've painted the outline. They will get the internals of our plot marked out. Get the grass cut. One more. That should be a load. Yep. There we go. Probably let the worker do their thing and still sleep overnight. They can work through the night, it's fine. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Right. I am going to collect these up. Oh, I'm going to miss that one. I'm going to collect these up and get that field sorted. And I shall see you, lovely, lovely people, in the morning. Welcome back. I got the field ploughed, so that's all done. And I got my headset wire stuck. This is all done, which is brilliant. It's been raining since late last night, so that's helpful, right? So yes, I kept all the equipment. We're down to 29 grand. Placed down a tent, just a kip in, and just close the door. It's getting wet. And a workshop. I extended that out to 12 meters, which is brilliant. We got that done a lot quicker. But in the rain, 12 meters, that struggled. So not so helpful. I even ended up turning it the wrong way around and it still struggled. So we kept those two. This grass started to regrow. Jeepers! So when I went to bed, some of these were 7, 8%, and like a few were 13%. 47, 47, 46, 51. So about halfway there. So I think it's the same as FS22. So on easy economy, 1 month. Normal economy, 2 months. Hard economy, 3 months. That's what it seems to be, and that's what it was on 22. So I'm on normal. That's taken 1 month to get halfway. So that makes sense, right? This looks like it might be mowable. Brilliant. A lot of this is... I didn't cut any of this. This looks taller than it was before. So we probably should have held off and got another half a dozen bales. You live and learn. Live and learn, as they say. Rain's supposed to stop about 10:30, 11 o'clock. The sunshine picture is on the weather app, if you like, but it's still raining. So that's a kick in the teeth, isn't it? Oh, it's still there. I don't have the money. Fudgesicles. We don't have any money or any way of earning any money. Probably not the best place to stand under a tree in a thunderstorm. We don't even have any sheds. I don't have nothing. Nothing I have. I mean, we got the wheat. We could sell 69, well, let's say 70,000 litres worth. What would that be worth? Should we choose to do so? Where is it? 550. So let's call that 5. So that's 35 grand. 35 grand is not to be sniffed at, my friends. Do you think that will pull the Great Plains? Where is it? Great Plains requires 110 and the John Deere is 116. No. Especially on those hills. So we're going to have to use this. Oh, if you haven't used this before, it's a workshop in a container. And the reason I place this one, it is expensive, it's like 5 grand. It's because you can repaint, repair, customize, and sell from here. You don't have to take everything back to the yard, to the store to sell it. It's extra like 300 quid if you want one with a fuel pump, which I didn't go for. But I could have did, but I didn't. You know what? That's gonna bug. Just one. Brilliant. I'm tempted to put seasons back on already. If we put seasons back on, we're going to have barley and wheat. to plant. Put back on yes. And off. Back. No, I take that back. We can also plant canola, grass, oilseed. Should do canola. We don't have a lot of money. That's the problem. And we need to get that. It's quite a big field in fairness, it's quite big. Let's have a tillaband for this. Hopefully it won't delete the seeds. No, it didn't. Brilliant. I think we're going to have to forego the lime. And just like that, rain stopped. I think we have to forego the lime and rolling and stuff. Because, you know, it's what it is. If you wonder where we're going, we're heading to the store. I'm going to grab 2 bags of seed and 2 bags of fertilizer, and we'll take the deer. Right, I shall see you over at the store. Yeah, either at the store or on the way back. Well, I see you in a bit. And I've done it again. I take my eyes off the screen so that I can adjust OBS. I should just play through and then edit out the bits that I want, but I don't. See you in a bit, guys. There we go. So, I ended up buying in-game seeds and fertilizers, but the liftable mod version, because A, we got no way of lifting it, and yeah, I was going to go for the big bag things I've been using on Farmlands, but I can't lift them, so it would have been alright if I bought the seed drill down and filled it up at the store, but that means every time we go there, every time I run out, we'll have to go back to the store, which I thought was a bit daft. So, I don't feel great. And I haven't for a while. Oh, my nose. Hang on, bear with. Yeah, sorry. And I haven't for the last, while. It was a week or so ago. I was recording my Farmlands and I felt like death. And the weekend just gone, we had a family thing. The wife's side of the family. They hold a Cousin's Day once a year, which is pretty cool. So all the cousins get together, which is great. Now, we double checked before we left there was no one with bugs and all that good stuff, because, you know, I don't need that. I felt worse over the last few days, like, yeah, like almost flu-y. But I was like, oh, you know, it's been quite warm, the sun's been out, it's now raining cats and dogs, and, you know, weather changes and that interferes with my asthma, and I'll be alright. Do you know what I mean? That sort of altitude. Did I even change that? 5 miles here, isn't it? There we go. Drove straight into that and into the sea drill waterfall. And yeah, so I just felt a bit. And the missus has just got a text on the cousins WhatsApp group to let us know that one of the cousins has shingles. Like, are you kidding me? Am we lucky? But drop it down. Right. There we go. Yeah, we'll get the canola in, I think. How much is canola worth? Hopefully. So wheat is 734. Barley will be right at the top, 682, and canola's 1-3. I think we made the right call. I think to go with the canola. Although we don't get any straw. Obviously the wheat and the barley we would have got straw, or we could sell the straw. Sorry. I'm gagging on all sorts of stuff. I'm tempted to get a worker on this, and if we get a work on this, we can place down like a greenhouse or something for a passive income. Jesus! Other religious deities are available. You know what it's like right in the back of your throat, and you just like, I can't shift it. But that's where I'm at. My brain's just wondering whether that grass is mowable. You know what, let's leave it there for a second. Save this. So, oh yeah, autosave is off. Painting. I don't know what painting. Aminal one. Someone there-ish. Like that. Where's the end of this? Here. Almost into the trees there. Oh, for the love of crumble. I like cooking. Oh, oh. Nope. Oh, come on. That watery sounds really annoying. Water and seagulls. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's not that much further over, is it? And I don't think this side's much further out. No. It's quite tight down here though, isn't it? Wow. I do own some of these trees, looks like. We could bring that straight across there. Got the trees out, mum. But where's this water? I could hear water and boats. And it's really starting to... This map is tiny. It really is very small. There's the water. Just there, mum. Why is... Is that... Is that literally the water plane? So if I dig down, will the water come to the surface? I don't know. It may well do. Then again, it may not. Right. This is going to take a hot minute, right? Then, once I've done this, we can't really afford anything. That's a cultivator. Or rollers. We can get that, don't fancy it. That, 12 grand. That, 3. So possibly we could get a roller. But if we get a roller, can we afford a fertilizer spreader? In saying that, let's have a shifty on there. That is bugging the bejeebus out of me. It needs lime, but let's ignore the lime. Has that gone from no fertilizer to fully fertilized? No fertilizer. Fully fertilized. I think first time that's rolled. Oh, it has, hasn't it? Let's try forward a bit more. Yep. Unload, stop, turn off, triple cover, toggle, cruise control. Nope. I thought maybe there was a double application rate setting that I missed, like you get on the old slurry tanks, but apparently not. Oh well. I'm not complaining. Right. Shorter episode for you today, guys. Oh, jeez. I'll get this drilled with a canola, and I'll see you next time. Probably the same in-game day, because you haven't got a lot of September. And we're getting rolled. It's some sort of time-lapse montage type doodly. And yeah, then sleep through till October. Sell the silage, buy a fertiliser spreader, and then possibly cut that grass again. I will check off screen to see if I can cut it now. If I can, I may do. Until then, as always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. Each and every one of you, please take care. And I'll see you all in my next adventure. Cheers, guys.